have to drive an hour south to see the eclipse in totality, right? So Local 4's Christy McDonald is in Toledo, where people are gathering today. Christy, the countdown is on.
Good morning, Tati and John. It's great to see you guys from the University of Toledo. It is beautiful out here. We talked about maybe cloud cover. Oh, no, sir. Look at the blue skies right now. They are getting ready this is called the Centennial Mall part of the University of Toledo. I've never been here before, but they are expecting a big crowd here today. This is also going to be a NASA-sanctioned event where people are going to be able to gather and watch the total eclipse. So here in Toledo, it's going to be about 3:12 this afternoon when the moon will go completely in front of the sun for 1 minute and 28 seconds. And for a lot of people, this is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. As you can see, they're handing out glasses to everybody.
Wow. Well, Christy, you mentioned that crowds are going to be an issue and traffic, but what has the experience been for you commuting there, today? And what have you personally seen happening?
Yeah, John, it was an early morning road trip for us because I like to get places early to make sure that I'm totally set and ready. So we left the station in Detroit about 6:30 this morning, smooth sailing all the way down to Toledo. You know, there's always a little bit of road construction, but we had no problem getting here. We've got a great parking spot, and we actually have a lot of people that have come in. I've met some of my new friends from Michigan. I got to introduce you to this family here who came from West Michigan. Hey, Mark, it's good to see you.
How are you?
All right, tell us who you've got here with us.
I've got my son Ian, my wife Brooke, and my daughter Jolie, and my other son Dane.
All right, so this was a Michigan road trip to the totality zone. Tell me when you started to plan it.
Months ago, I put it on my calendar. Then probably, 6 weeks ago, we started really making decisions. And then last week decided to come to UT.
What do you think is going to be the special moment for you guys to be able to experience this all together? What do you want your kids and your family to take out of it?
Well, we brought them, to UT. Show them that the Earth is a little bit bigger than our small town, and that the Earth is a little bit, it's not just this little rock floating around the space. So,
yes.
Yep.
To be able to experience it all together, any one of you say what you're totally looking forward to right now?
I just want to see it and just,
experience it. Yep.
Yeah.
See what it's all about.
One of those things. It's only going to happen then 20 more years from now. So thanks so much. You guys enjoy. We'll be with you here today. And it's great. I mean, that's just one story out of so many here at the University of Toledo. So we're going to be here all day. As you can see, they've set up food trucks here. There's going to be inflatables. There's going to be music here. It's really going to be a celebration of what Mark said. There's something bigger than ourselves. And we get to experience it together. And of course, you got to have the glasses, especially because we're in the totality zone.
Right. Now let's talk about the glasses are really important, aren't they, Christy? They need to be a very specific type. You can't just look at the eclipse with the naked eye, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, please do not do that. And make sure you get these glasses, and they have to be ISO certified, and it's on the inside of the glasses. Make sure that you have it. Now, any event, if you are in the totality zone, like, again, a lot of people from Michigan have come down here to Ohio, Cleveland, Toledo, to be able to watch this. And those events, they're giving out glasses. You can see they're giving out here. Also, if you're home, though, in Michigan, a science center, your library, make sure you have the right glasses for this. Interestingly enough, though, here in Toledo, in the totality zone, once the moon moves completely in front of the sun for that eclipse, we'll actually be able to take our glasses off. But if you're in Michigan, you cannot do that because you're still going to have that sliver, that thumbnail of the sun. So you're going to make sure that you keep your glasses on. But we're going to be here all day long. We're going to be streaming this entire event on Local 4, Local 4 Plus. Click on Detroit.com. So if you're not in the totality zone, be here with us and we can experience it all together. We're going to take you around the country in so many different places so we can all see it. Hey, it's going to be an amazing thing.
It really is. We'll be watching with you, Christy. Thank you so much. Well, let's head a little bit more north of where Ashley is, to the Michigan-Ohio border.
Christy McDonald is in Toledo this afternoon. Hi, Christy.
Hey there, Jason and Kim. Welcome to the University of Toledo. This is an amazing campus, and we are standing in the Centennial Mall, and you see that people are coming in from all over. We have met a lot of our new friends from Michigan who have traveled just south on I-75 like we did this morning. Just about 6:30 we left the station to be able to come here, and it is absolutely glorious. We talk so much about cloud cover, not a cloud in the sky. So not only is this really a celebration, we're going to have families there. You see bounce houses here. There are food food trucks here. So many people are enjoying this. This is also a NASA-sanctioned event. And so they're going to be also looking at the weather, the changes that will happen here when we are in the path of totality. It's so funny. You know, we're talking to people who have never experienced a solar eclipse. So I came up to this group and I'm like, you guys are ready? You have your glasses? And I said, this is your first solar eclipse? And you said,
no.
No, you've experienced a solar eclipse before. So tell us where.
So in Ghana, it occurred in 2006, which lasted for close to an hour, but the total darkness lasted few minutes, yeah.
So you're able to experience this again. Tell us what we will experience for that minute and 28 seconds here in Toledo.
I think it's very amazing, you know, because you see the sun change color, and it's really wonderful a sight to behold, yeah.
I think some people also find it, the energy of experiencing something like this all together is something maybe you just can't describe.
Yeah, it's beyond description, because like it's so amazing. The experience is wonderful. Like, I can't put it to words. Yeah.
Well, thank you. And so we'll lean on you to know how to act here in the next time. So again, we're here in Toledo, and that partial eclipse will start at 1:58 and start to move through. So in the path of totality, the moon will be covering the sun at 3:12, just after 3:12. It's only going to last a minute and 28 seconds here in Toledo, but we are going to have it all for you. It's really cool to be able to be here. We've seen a lot of families here. I got to tell you, we've seen a lot of solar eclipse merch for being in Ohio, and again, to be able to experience something like this in a community setting is going to be a first for me. So I'm very excited to see this as well. But we're going to bring it to you all starting at 12:30, of course, on Local 4 Plus. Click on Detroit.com. Come experience us. Come experience with us. So it'll be good. We're going to send it back to you guys.
She was catching the view from there. She was joined by Christy McDonald. Okay, so tell us a little bit more. What was it like in Toledo? And I think folks are still talking about it.
They are. In fact, a lot of people are still on the Centennial Mall here at the University of Toledo, just kind of soaking it in and enjoying the weather and the atmosphere. We've got sunshine. Temperatures right now are in the 70s. We did notice a 7-degree drop in the temp here between 2:21 and 3:12. And Christy was here watching it with me, and at one point during the eclipse, Christy grabs my arms and she goes, "Take off your glasses!"
Because that was at the point where we could. And, Paula talked about it too. It really was wonderment. It was more of a party atmosphere. So I feel like in Luna Pier, Paula was describing more of a Zen moment. But here was excitement and had been building all afternoon long. And again, with putting music on and everything. And then people were cheering. We also saw couples were standing close, holding each other. There was a group of young women laying all on the ground and looking up. But some people in chairs trying to take pictures as well, but cheering. And I think that was really the excitement.
Yeah, we were hoping for a proposal somewhere. We didn't find one of those. But I found out there are two types of people in the world: those who scream during an eclipse and those who are zen during eclipse. And Christy and I's personality are more zen. Like, we were like, shh, let us just rest for a moment. But it was just such a celebratory event. And coming up tonight at 5, we'll talk a little bit more about the science of it. One of the reasons why you had to grab my arm was because I was trying not to just look at the corona, but also you could see 2 planets, possibly as many as 4. But I was looking for Venus and Jupiter. Jupiter in particular, Mars and Saturn a little harder to see, so I got kind of caught up in that.
I was like, rip off the glasses, my friends.
I'm fluctuating between scientists and tourists. I can't really tell which I am, but we'll talk more about the science tonight.